So, this is game 2 of the semi-final of my Wakefield Regional. Now he's going to lead off with the same two, Talonflame and Crobat. I'm going to lead off with my Raichu and my Gengar. So here I'm not expecting him to want to take a Fake Out and a Sludge Bomb onto the Talonflame for the probable knockout. So I'm expecting Talonflame to switch out into Ferrothorn, either U-turning or just hard switching. He does hard switch, expecting the Fake Out onto it, into Ferrothorn, which works out really nicely. Now here I could have Volt Tackled the Crobat for the knockout, but for some reason I didn't think about the Lumberry and I just wanted to leave it on the field paralysed. So I'm going to go for the Nuzzle, and it's not going to work out very well because he does in fact have the Lumberry, which every Crobat had at that point, so I don't know why I didn't think about that. But that's actually works out better for me because Crobat isn't offering any offensive presence. It can halve my HP, but that won't knock out any of my Pokemon. So here I'm going to Dragon's Descent into the Ferrothorn because it was a best of 3. I wanted to conceal Overheat for as much as possible, and also I didn't want to miss. So I am going to Dragon's Descent into the Ferrothorn. It would have done about 80%-ish, and that would have put it in range of my Kyogre. So I did feel comfortable going for the Dragon's Descent in case he stayed in. He's going to Super Fang, probably revealing he hasn't got anything like Brave Bird that can threaten me. I'm going to Volt Tackle into the Crobat, and I did Mega Evolve. And that may seem strange because it doesn't actually knock out the Crobat, but that's what I wanted because the Crobat isn't offering any offensive presence. It's much better to leave it on the field for as long as possible. So I just wanted to put it in range of another Volt Tackle for when I wanted to knock it out. The Dragon Descent is going to catch the Talonflame on the switch, and that's definitely going to knock it out. So now I'm up 4-3 in a really good position. He's actually going to bring back in his Ferrothorn, which is quite strange considering he didn't get to use his Tailwinds. He had a Groudon in the back, which he could have made use of the Tailwind a bit more, outsped and probably erupted if he had it. But he's going to Super Fang, he's going to miss. I don't feel the need to not risk the miss anymore or conceal Overheat, so I am just going to connect with my Overheat onto the Ferrothorn, get a clean knockout, and I am able to Volt Tackle this Crobat. So now it's 4-1 in my favour. It's probably Groudon in the back, and then I'm just going to win with Kyogre because unless he can get it down to a one-on-one and then single target crit the Precipice Blades against my Kyogre, there's no way for him to win. So the game is pretty much over at this point. So I've gone through to the final. It was quite quick games, so I actually managed to catch the end of the second game of the semi-final between Alex and Daniel, and then the final. So I did get to see a bit of Alex's team before I went into the final, which influenced some of my plays in the end. So Brown's going to come in, he's just going to forfeit because he knows there's no way he can win. So that was the semi-final. On to the final. Thanks for watching.